But God changed his mind, and we see that because Moses had favor in God's eyes. So we see that it was God's favor in Moses that saved the people, not his favor for Israel. So even though he favored Israel, he was going to kill them. But he favored Israel. Those were his chosen people. But it was his favor in Moses that saved Israel. Right.
I think that's just so powerful, right? To know that God favors someone that highly.
Right.
To change his mind.
Right. God favored Moses. Moses was highly favored. So the measure of favor that Moses has was different than the measure of Moses' favor of the Israelites. So the Israelites were favored. They were his chosen people. But Moses was a favored mediator for the Israelites. So the Israelites had favor, but they didn't have favor enough where they could plead to God to save themselves, let alone save all the other people. So like one Israelite could have, you know, if he was down there, oh God, don't kill me, he would have still been gone. So they didn't have enough favor just to save themselves. But where Moses had favor to save other people, you know, he was cool.
Yeah.
But yet he had favor enough to save other people.
I'm curious to know why Moses was highly favored by God.
Why Moses was highly favored? Okay. What is favor? We see that not all who are God's elect have the same level of favor. There's a level of favor from God which allows you to get preferential treatment from God, to have a hedge of protection around you and those who are around you, to have God's ear where he responds to your prayers, and to have the ability to influence God's will. We saw this level of favor exemplified in Moses. Some people can only focus on obtaining favor to get a new house or a new job. That's why they won't get the favor of Moses. Moses acted as an intermediary between God and the Israelites. Moses was their mediator. Moses was their high priest. He interceded so that the Israelites wouldn't get what they deserved. In Exodus 32:22, when Moses went back up on the mountain, he told God, "But now, if you will, forgive their sin. And if not, please blot me out of your book, which you have written." So Moses,
meaning forgive me,
meaning kill me.
Blot me out.
So Moses was willing to sacrifice his life in order to save the Israelites who sinned against God. So he was willing to sacrifice his life even though he didn't take part in the offense. Moses left his home to travel with the Israelites for the rest of his life until the day he died. So even though he was never a slave, he didn't doubt God when they first got to Canaan and saw the giants, but he still had to go into the wilderness for 40 years. And he never got to see the promised land. So Moses gave up his whole life to lead the Israelites. He gave up his life for others. So he was a good mediator. So we also have a mediator who's willing to die for our sins. So Jesus temporarily gave up his position in heaven and sacrificed his life so that we might be saved for the offenses that we commit against God every day.